Poor Revere, back in here with a brand new up close and personal. It's cool with the auto framing thing. It is that it don't frame out. It just kind of frames like on my face when I'm moving shit. So it's kind of like going like a fucking ride. Whoa. Guys, gals, gal them, the guy them, right? The moment that you realize how important you are to yourself is the way that you break through the mold of being a bitch ass. Simple as that, you know? The more and more you're gonna choose to be a people pleaser, the more and more everybody's gonna trample on top of you like if like you're like a wet dog or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And when I come back with these messages, guys, it's never to attack you guys, it's to just let you guys know that tough love's the best love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to give you guys tough love because, you know, I forgot, I think Mike Tyson or somebody said this quote. They're like, everybody got a plan till you get punched in the mouth. Then the plan's out the window. You know? And, you know, that's true because let's think about it, right? Everything is all good when you're winning, right? But once you take your first loss, this truly does show in the person, right? And it comes down to what will this person do differently? Will this person lay down and, you know, after this first loss, it's like a loss that's, you know, so detrimental to your health that now you can never actually be anything besides a loser now? No. You have to understand, like I said, this life that you live should never be taken for granted. And if you do take that L, then understand it's okay. You know, you learn from it and you will get better. But the choice is yours, whether you will allow this to completely uproot what you have been building, or if you will just allow yourself to move past it. You know? And it's always going to be a personal thing if you're going to allow yourself to remain lost. If you're going to allow yourself to not know what you should do next. And you know, you will always know what to do next if you have carefully crafted your seats. If you have carefully crafted the life that you want to live. You know, and with this, you'll be determined. You will understand that, you know, this is the time for me to actually move forward in my life. It's time for me to figure out what I can do differently to get a different result. Because we're all here, and we all know that when you allow yourself to keep doing the same thing over and over again, never to get to the place where you want to be in your life, this is clear insanity. And if you want to be insane, then you keep doing the same shit over and over again, and you try to figure out, oh my God, why haven't I gone to the place I want to be? That's like people that don't work out but they take a whole bunch of carbs. Bro, you're gonna get fat as hell, dude. Or a whole bunch of sugar. Or a whole bunch of both. You know what I'm saying? The only thing left for you to do now is to figure out exactly where you want to be in your life. And for the most part, we all want to be wealthy. We all want to be able to, you know, the children we have and not be able, like, not tell our kids no. You know what I'm saying? You want to spoil our kids. You want to make sure that the life that I'm living is appeasing to the most high, but also that you are watering what matters most to you. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth, guys. And when I say that, it shouldn't be taken like kindly, not kindly, like so broadly. And it's because when you think about this, right? If you're not healthy, everything in your life just kind of has a trickle-down effect. You can't stay up, you can't stay focused. You kind of have no direction. You eat whatever you want to eat, and like it just kind of goes haywire. So the faster you realize that within this time that you have on this earth, to remain healthy, to understand more about what can you invest in today that will help you get to the promised land, the easier life becomes. But it's all on you. Like I always tell you guys, the personal choice. If you have no problem having what's the word again? You rather have longevity than have instant gratification. You know, it's all on you. Delayed gratification always feels much better because, like, you know, you could always think back to those times in your life where you didn't have much, where you didn't know what you was doing, And just the fact that you stuck to the actual plan that you yourself have revised and went over and over again, it helps you see life. It helps you see life from a different aerial view. You know, if you're all about instant gratification, the only thing that's coming for you is just more addiction. It's like people that swipe on Instagram the whole entire day, or someone on a dating app that swipes to try to find like that one special match or whatever. You know, it's easy to fall into these traps, and it's hard to get out of these traps. Just the fact that people are really okay in this day and age not having anything and just allowing government to take care of them, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. It actually makes me wonder if these people were ever meant to live a life of prosperity. Because you gotta realize this, right? If you're gonna allow yourself to keep on being fooled over and over again, and then, you know, like cry wolf, and, you know, you blame everybody for your external problems and internal problems, like, something wrong with you guys. Like, let's think about this, right? Guys, people were okay with pretty much rioting over not getting a check. You know what I'm saying? People were okay completely throwing out all of their what's the word again? Throwing out all of their all of their morals and ethics over not getting a check. Like, you know how crazy you have to be in order to really believe that the government is gonna take care of you your whole entire life? And for some, like I said, unless you're like completely paralyzed or something truly is wrong with you, the government, yeah, why not take care of you, right? But if you're an able-bodied citizen, I just feel like it's so unfortunate that, you know, you feel this level of what's the word again? You feel this level of entitlement, my bad. This level of entitlement to just go around, spew evil, you know, be a little brat. You're a grown brat now, you know what I'm saying? So you're like a grown brat. And to just pretty much pretend as though, like, this is life. I don't want to work. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But what I do want to do is just lay my ass down and fucking get fed by the government. Like, really think about this in your head. There are so many people on welfare that are able-bodied. The people on welfare that, for the most part, they can work, but they don't work because they're getting free whatever from the government, right? And then there's people that want to work, but their parents can tell them don't work because if they do start working, they won't get as much money from the benefits. So there's that also. The main takeaway with this message, guys, is just for you to understand that within this day and age, either you're going to make something of yourself or you're going to remain lost and in a bubble of nothing. You know what I'm saying? A whole nothing bubble. Because you haven't grown anything. You haven't actually invested in yourself. All you pretty much did is you just allowed yourself to remain poor and broke. And it's an unfortunate thing. But it's also a choice that you have made. Like I always tell you guys, life comes with choices and all that good stuff. So, you know, with that being said, I love y'all. What you water will grow, what you cast will last. Don't forget, tokenized real estate, Bitcoin mining, money, power, freedom, flip your job with crypto. Personal reads are available. Event sessions are available. trinikenonly@gmail.com. trinikenonly@gmail.com. I love y'all. Stay strong. Remember, you got this.